Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your monthly love reading for February. These are general readings, so they may not resonate with all of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it does resonate, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. At the end of the reading, I will pull a card from the Black Moon astrology deck for you, so stick around for that. But let's get into it. What is going on with Aquarius's love life in February, please? This is you, your energy. Your person you're connected to's energy. Your guys' connected energy. And one for your overall connected energy. Okay. So, for your overall connected energy, you get the Ten of Cups. So, that's great. That is domestic harmony, good family life, good community of people around you, lots of love, peace, stability. For your energy, you get the Queen of Swords, the Hermit, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like you are introspecting and reflecting a lot and thinking a lot and doing a lot of inner work at the moment. You're also putting in a lot of work, I feel like, towards the relationship. Hermit could represent a Virgo that you are dealing with. I feel like you're so much inside of yourself, if that makes sense, within yourself, that you may at times come across as a little aloof, a little cold, a little distant. For their energy, they get the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Child of Wands, the Page of Wands. Sorry, in this deck, the pages are called childs, and then the knights are called seekers, so sometimes it could be hard. So, I feel like this person may be being a little sneaky in a way. I don't know if they're being sneaky or if they're like withholding information that they think is for the benefit of you to not know. But I feel like this person may be a little bit, maybe a little less mature. The Knight of Cups can represent somebody who's very romantic, very dreamy, but not as serious, not as committed. And then with the Page of Wands here, it seems like they are also wanting to, go out on adventures, have fun, live life. So that is interesting. For your connected energy, you get the Devil, the King of Swords, the Five of Swords. Okay. So there is definitely some conflict going on here, possibly maybe some codependency issues or overindulging, or in some situation or kind of on like this hedonistic treadmill, always wanting more, always needing more. Which is interesting. There's a lot of, thinking, and I feel like there's a difference in thoughts and opinions, and that's causing some conflict possibly, but we'll clarify. Let's start off with the Ten of Cups for your overall connected energy. Why is the Ten of Cups here? For Aquarius, the persons. Goodness. Take those. Okay. For the Ten of Cups, you get the Empress card, the Magician, the Ten of Swords. Bit my tongue, sorry. It feels like one person is very loving and compassionate and understanding, very feminine, and I feel like they want to create this life of, happy family life, kids, family. That's what they want, but there's also a feeling of, an ending of some sort, of kind of putting that idea to rest, that that's not going to happen possibly, or if somebody is kind of manifesting the end of that idea or thinking about that of starting a family, or which is interesting. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords for your energy, Aquarius. Okay. For the Queen of Swords, you get the Three of Wands, the Star card, the Nine of Wands. There you are with that Star card. Okay. So, although you are... Star card is your card because although you are very logical, you're an air sign, you also have that tendency to, you can go deep. You are pretty in touch with your emotions as well, as you can see in this card. They've got their foot in the water, and they're watering the earth. So in a way you're kind of a little bit of both, but that's a topic for another day. So you're thinking very logically, but also feeling your emotions and kind of what you hope and you want for the future, what plans you want to make. But then also you're thinking about the obstacles that you will have to overcome, what's in the way of that goal, of that dream, or what difficulties will you have to face, what kind of resilience do you have within in order to be able to make that commitment to go after that thing. In regards to relationship, maybe that is, taking the next step to start a family. It seems like that's really with the Empress card, the Magician, the Ten of Swords on top of the Ten of Cups. I feel like I keep going back to that because I feel like somebody really wants that. And then somebody's like, they're shutting it down. But let's clarify the Hermit card for your energy, Aquarius. For the Hermit, you get the Seven of Swords, the Sun, the Page of Pentacles. Interesting. I don't know if inside, you can feel that someone's being dishonest, but you're kind of, glossing over it with oh, this relationship is great though. And so you're unwilling to learn the truth and shed light on that situation, or if you're just being dishonest with yourself that, you are happier than you actually are. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. For the Eight of Pentacles, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So maybe you're not in the best financial place right now. Maybe you're the one who wants to maybe take things slow on starting a family. I feel like you do have a lot of love for this person, whoever you're connected with, but you're so busy right now that it's hard to... You're trying to work on both the relationship and also, obviously, your career. And maybe there's also that little part of you, because the Five of Pentacles, it represents, financial loss, financial insecurity, but it can also represent a fear of abandonment, a fear of being left out in the cold. So maybe you're working on that, working on healing that, and trying to show yourself a lot of love and compassion, and maybe even if something does happen, if this person does leave or the relationship doesn't work out, you don't have to feel like it was your fault or like you were left. It was just something that didn't work, And it wasn't because of lack of trying. Not for lack of trying, it was just some things just don't don't work out, don't pan out how you think or how you hope they may have. But it's not saying that they're not going to work out, but we'll see. We'll clarify the Seven of Swords for this person's energy. Oh gosh. Alright, well I guess we're pulling 4 cards. Okay. For the Seven of Swords, they get the Page of Swords, the Strength card, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Cups. Huh. I feel like it's a good thing 4 cards came out. I feel like this person is withholding, telling you something that it's like not that they're like being sneaky or anything, it's just that they are kind of a little dissatisfied within the relationship. They're a little bored, they're a little like, what's going on here? They want more passion, they want more excitement, but bringing this up to you feels very scary because they don't want you to feel like you're wrong somehow or that the relationship isn't working. It's just that they are feeling a little unsatisfied, a little bored, a little emotionally, detached possibly. So I feel like they're keeping this from you because they don't want you to feel like you're not showing up for them. It's just kind of a feeling within them. So, better than what I thought it was may have been. So that's good. But let's clarify the Knight of Cups for their energy. Okay. For the Knight of Cups, they get the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. So, I feel like they're trying to get back in touch with their emotions. They're trying to nurture themselves. Take a moment to really reflect, to possibly, do some meditation, do some healing, so they can get back to this feeling of abundance, of like not a feeling of lack. Like there's something that they feel like they're lacking that they're trying to reflect on and figure out why that is or what that is. I don't know if maybe they're one who kind of maybe wants to start a family and you're the one who's kind of not into that yet because you are so busy with work and other things, and you're kind of, I feel like maybe that's what you're thinking about, of how much time, how much energy is going to go into that. And maybe that's why they're a little emotionally disconnected, because they're a little disappointed, but I feel like they just need a minute to feel like and analyze why it is that they feel like they're lacking something, when in reality they are aware that they have so much abundance around them, that they are so abundant, that they really have everything they need, but there's something that they need to heal in order to get back in touch with that energy. Let's clarify the Page of Wands. Okay. For the Page of Wands, I get the Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Okay. Well, it feels like they found it. I feel like after they do some healing and some introspection, they're like, you know what? This relationship makes me feel great. I feel very excited about the future of this relationship. Even if a family isn't promised within that relationship, I feel like we have all we need if we are together, and we can create the life that we want. Although maybe they still do want, there's that part of them that still wants that family life, because Ten of Pentacles is like generational wealth, of building such a strong foundation that they want to continue building on it and create life that can also build off of that, like building a castle almost. But they're also, I feel like there's a lot of wisdom that they've gained through all of this experience, through this introspection, through this time of healing that they've done. And they've become a little bit more responsible as well. Alright, but let's clarify what's going on down here. What's going on with the Devil card for your connected energy? Okay. For the Devil, you get the Six of Wands, the Hermit, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like this is important. I feel like this is the hedonistic trail. The hedonistic trail, is that it? Or the hedonistic, am I even saying that right? Hedonistic, you know what I'm talking about. Thing that you guys may be focused on together, or somebody may be focused on it a little bit more. With the Hermit card here again, it could represent a Virgo or Capricorn as well, with the Devil. But it feels like there is something, you're having an issue with the amount of time it's taking to achieve some sort of success, to achieve some, maybe even more financial stability. And it feels like the fact that you haven't reached that level yet, or maybe even the fact that the relationship hasn't reached a certain level yet, feels a little bit off for you. So you're trying to figure out why it is that you feel that way, why it is that you place so much importance on success and being recognized for your success and feel like looking good to the world. Let's clarify I like looking good to the world, looking good to the people in your circle. But let's clarify the King of Swords for your connected energy. Okay. For the King of Swords, you get the Chariot, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords. Okay. So I feel like both of you guys are thinking a lot about how to overcome and get through some sort of conflict that you guys are dealing with But it feels like you guys are overthinking it so much that you're trapping yourself within it. Like you guys are both so determined to overcome it, to get through this conflict, but then you keep thinking about it and going back to it, and then you may bring it up again and like, well, actually I'm not over that yet, so restart. But let's go over the Five of Swords over here. For the Five of Swords, you get the Five of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. Huh. Interesting. Maybe the issue is, or the conflict is, that you're feeling maybe a lack of support outside of the relationship, or maybe one person is feels like they kind of have to sacrifice their friend group or their career in order to make this work. It feels like there is some grief or some loss for something that they're missing, and then that's causing conflict within. It's like and then you guys are both kind of focusing on the things that you don't have instead of the two cups that are still standing. So that would be you guys. So you're focused on the things you don't have, and then the two cups are still standing there, and they're kind of like, well, we're still here, we're in this, we can make this work, but I feel like you guys have to work together. There's some sort of collaboration that needs to happen, and coming at the argument with a lot of love, a lot of compassion instead of hostility, it seems like it's coming. This argument ends up circling back to, which is interesting. But let's get a card from the Black Moon Astrology deck for you, Aquarius. does Aquarius need to know for their love life, please? Water element sensing. Maybe you're dealing with a water sign. I'll read a little bit from here for you. Quote here, your intellect may be confused, but your emotions will never lie to you, by Roger Ebert. Let matters flow. In astrology, the element of water represents our emotions and our talents of the imagination. Water characterizes the realm of vision, taking us into the quintessential depths of feeling where intuition is more important than acquired wisdom and knowledge. We get carried away on water. We have feelings of floating or being adrift over water. When the water element card presents itself in a spread, you can trust what you feel as the best course to follow. What you are sensing right now may not be based on any logic. It's just what you are sensing. It's just that what you are sensing is correct. Right now, it's best to go with the flow, and depending upon the cards surrounding it, to trust the movement, although these changes may seem gentle and gradual. Sometimes the water element card indicates a need to withdraw and fight another day. It is time to gather resources and gain strength before moving ahead. This can at times indicate trusting too soon or the passive acceptance of other people's shortcomings when you shouldn't accept them. You may have the tendency to want to allow things to pass you by without fighting for them, to let go of something that is rightfully yours. Water is the element of compassion and understanding, but avoid being a doormat. It is possible people or forces may take advantage of your benign and accepting nature. Alrighty. Look inward, don't worry about the drama that surrounds you, avoid the commotion, sit still, float, and trust your inner wisdom. It will not steer you wrong. Interesting. And the corresponding tarot card for this is the Ace of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Well, that is all I have for you, Aquarius, for your love reading for February. I really hope this helped, and that was whack. Have a wonderful rest of your day.